Hello again, and welcome back to the channel, lords and ladies. Hope you guys are excited because we are continuing our series Bohemian Rhapsody with episode 31. Unlike the last few episodes where the episodes have kind of begun kind of hectically, where something very important needs to happen right at the beginning, this one's going to be a little different because I am not being rushed in any way. Freddy can take a nice breath at the beginning of this episode. I am kind of broke as well because I spent a whole bunch of money between the episodes. So this one is going to start off nice and slow and steady. We have one more conquest that we need in order to become an emperor, and I would really like to achieve that this episode. We're going to see if we can make it possible. Lithuania is the ally of East Francia, who is the power that we need to fight. We need to take Lobdeberg from them, and then we can finish our Westphalia title. It's the last piece. It's just looking at us. It needs to be taken, and I would really like to do that this episode. If that's the only conquest we get this episode, I will be happy, because it'll make us an emperor, so I'm really hoping that happens. The only thing is that Lithuania is the ally of East Francia, and I don't want to risk making myself look like a fool and risk losing a war. I don't think we probably wouldn't lose it, guys. I'm confident that we could, but I'm not going to take any chances because the king of Lithuania has cancer, and he's getting old. It says he's feeling fine, but I'm willing to bet that not too long in the future he will be ailing, and then he will die, and his heir will take the throne, who I betrothed to my... Or not betrothed, they're married now. They're married now. So when he becomes the king of Lithuania, I might be able to negotiate an alliance with Lithuania. So let's see what happens. We're not gonna rush. Look how broke I am. We need to change that, so we're going to spend a little bit of time saving some money. I need money if I want to do anything. So, let's wait a little bit. Let's let time pass. We'll let the game go by. Normal speed, speed 4. I'm not done with this yet. We're getting our next perk in a second. What I wanted to look at was this. I wanted to see how close we are to our next legacy. We're getting there. To the implacable King Freddy of Bohemia. I have heard good things about you, and I am interested in starting a written conversation. I hope this letter finds you willing, for I am awaiting your swift reply. The King of Galicia Volhynia wants to start exchanging letters? I don't have any stress to relieve, so I don't have to do that. We're basically about to become a living legend. I think his opinion of me is actually pretty good. It's okay. I don't need to improve it anymore. Let's improve our prestige. Let's get ourselves to living legend. Or let's get ourselves a little bit closer to it. We're almost there. So we're definitely going to become a living legend this episode. Somebody's challenging me to a board game. This dwarf. The King of Angria. Sure. I think I can beat him. He's not a genius or anything. We'll give him a booster seat so we can play chess together. There we go. He picked the fight and he lost. Let's say we'd love to play again sometime. He agrees it was a good game. He wasn't a sore loser. So it won't take us very long to get to, you know, just to refill our bank account. I was able to upgrade my blacksmiths. They were previously level 1, but as you can see, I went through all my holdings, and we upgraded all of them to level 2. This gentleman was in a faction but he isn't anymore, so I don't actually have to continue to sway him. This event will actually give him plus 50 opinion, so this sway scheme is done. We're gonna start swaying this guy who's in this faction. And I'm gonna glance... He's dead! He's dead! Can I negotiate this alliance with Lithuania? I can't. They're already my ally. Look at that. It happened automatically. I didn't have to negotiate it or anything. So now we are allies with East Francia and we are now allies with Lithuania, and they are no longer allies with East Francia. So we're going to be able to conquer this last piece sooner than I thought. Yes! That makes me very happy. We just got a very powerful ally with Lithuania. So that is wonderful. I'm just going to save up some more money, just to make... I want to have a decent amount of money in the bank. Before I declare wars, you never know what'll happen. So it's... Nope, not going to ask him... I'm not going to ask the Pope for money. My son Freddy has just finished a lesson held by Kinga on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Freddy seems to have taken the lesson somewhat to heart. While he understands the role of the lower classes, he also insists that if a peasant stops paying their taxes, they are of no more use and should be discarded. A very callous view on human life. He wants to be callous. Or greedy. I think I'm leaning towards greedy. So what? He loses -2 diplomacy. He loses -2 diplomacy no matter what. But he suffers a decent amount of opinion penalties here with callous, whereas greedy's a little bit more forgiving. Sure, courtly vassal opinion -15. But monthly income plus 5%. Monthly income per stress level, I try to avoid being stressed out, so this isn't very, very useful. It's not really good, but it's not really bad either. So Freddy is going to get a semi-unattractive trait. He's going to be greedy. As long as he has at least 2 pretty good traits, I can deal with having one not so great one, but there are worse traits. Callous is definitely, in my opinion, is worse than greedy. So we're going to do this one instead. I'll take a little bit of stress for him. So that's his personality completely developed. I think it's an acceptable personality. I can deal with this kind of personality. None of his personality traits affect his stress negatively at all. And that's what I really worry about sometimes. He's not paranoid or anything like that. So I'm happy. Could be better, but I'm happy. The latest work of my acquaintance, Duke Ehrenfried, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Ehrenfried has publicly dedicated it to me. What man does not hope to rest when tired, his work surrounding the happy retired, and hope only for memory's grace, their time of conquest ended apace. Freddy's a poet now. Freddy's a poet, so he respects poetry. It's truly heartfelt, and he could use an opinion bonus of me, or he could use some help with his opinion, so there we go. Or my opinion went up by 20, not his. That's whatever. East Francia, hope you guys are ready. Hope you're prepared for this, because I'm coming. Groom to rule. Let's see who benefited from this. My daughter. She increased her stewardship by 1. Meh. Oh, this little kid. What does this little kid want? Greetings, my implacable king, Kinga says, nodding energetically. I am very interested in the upbringing of your son, Teddy. You see, I speak Lakitic, a language I believe would be most useful for him to learn. I agree. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. Wow! $450 gold? How much of this is actually going for school supplies, and how much is she just gonna put in her pocket? I'll spend it. This is my son. I don't want him to take 48 stress. He's just a little kid. He's supposed to have fun and not be stressed out. So I'll pay this 450. As long as we have 1,000, that's enough to declare war. Which I'm gonna do right now. Here we go. We are about to become an emperor, everybody. Are you ready? It's been a long time coming, and I'm super excited for this. The Mercury Dynasty is finally gonna become, the Mercury Dynasty is finally gonna become emperor status. We're gonna gain an empire title. So let's declare war on this smiling idiot who's a kinslayer. Let's teach him a lesson. His capital is very close. We will grab the war target first, as I normally do, and then we'll go for the capital. Here we go, everybody. We're about to become an emperor. And just to make sure nothing gets in our way, and because I have a whole bunch of prestige to spend, I'm gonna call in a couple of my allies. I'm gonna call in Italy, and I'll call in Lithuania too. Because East Francia was allied with them, let's show them that they're with us now. They're on the right side now. They're on the winning team. And they are gonna help me ascend to Empire. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna become an emperor. It's gonna be so much fun. I won't attempt any battles unless I have to. I'm gonna wait for my allies to get here first, just to make sure I don't lose. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal Mayor Antony has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He's testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. This guy with lover's pox. You guess Antony would do everything in his power to get the task done? No, absolutely. Well, I thought this was lazy. I'm sorry. Maybe. If he was lazy, this wouldn't go with it. You guess Antony has often been objectified due to his appearance? No. He's lover's pox. You guess Antony is cowardly or wants to keep the peace? No. Or do you just want to say, how dare you challenge your king? But there's a chance that I can get a weak hook on him. And I really want his opinion to go up. He's suffering a bit here. I'm gonna guess that he would do everything in his power to get the task done. Yes, it worked, and I got that hook. When Mayor Antony tried to complete his task thoroughly, I scolded him in front of everyone, and when he hurried to get done in time, I displayed his sloppy work for all to see. He bent himself backwards to please me, yet I never acknowledged his efforts. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. Damn right. My unemployed powerful vassals kind of stink. I'm gonna make this woman, my marshal currently is not a powerful vassal, so let's make her my marshal. She has 22 marshal. That's okay. And I don't have a lot of good choices. I'm gonna pass over my powerful vassals. I'm gonna give somebody qualified for the job. This guy's deceitful and sadistic. Good thing he likes me. That's actually kind of scary. I know his opinion is good, but these are scary traits. I'm just gonna give it to my powerful vassal. She has a spear. Look how weird that looks. That's her weapon of choice as a spy master. She's not great, everybody, but we'll deal with it. People are still suffering this disinheritor penalty because I was forced to disinherit my sons. So I really want to make sure my powerful vassals like me. I'm a little confused as to why my wife wants to present a grand gift to me in the courtyard. I soon understand, however, as Queen Constance orders a group of soldiers into line. A complete regiment raised from my own lands, ready to serve you. This is a grand gift. I get an army of 220 men. That's basically nothing. Let's increase our prowess by 2 for 12 years instead. In my opinion, I've gotten this event before. If I'm hiring personal guards, it's great that I'm getting prowess, but you'd think I would get, like, hostile scheme resistance because they're my personal guard. But I'll take what I can get. Italy's on their way. We're gonna wait for them. And it doesn't look like they're coming. Okay, we'll try this by ourselves. My level of fame, we're a living legend now. And now we're gonna go for their capital. We got a new artifact. Let's check it out. No, we didn't. Or was that warning just telling me... Was that warning just telling me that something was about to decay? I think that's what it was. They're going to attack Italy? I see what they're doing. Lithuania's finally decided to move their asses and get over here. Yeah, so Italy's gonna lose that. We just fabricated this claim against our vassal here. So we can revoke this title, which was something that I talked about in the last one. We have another one to do. The Duke of Lutetia has this piece of this duchy here. And I want to take it from him. Limit his power a little bit. I'm gonna assault the fort, finish it up. and we'll fight another battle. We should time it where by the time we get there, Lithuania will join up with us. We'll see. %99 chance that this guy likes the poem. If he mocks it, I'm gonna be so pissed. Let's do a poem about mourning. Let's help him with his stress. He liked it. Finally! Somebody who appreciates Freddy's poetry. Court amenity setting invalid. Court amenity setting decent fashion was invalidated and has been replaced with last century fashion. What? No, it's not. It's set to haute couture fashion. We're at the highest level of anything. I did this a while ago. Yep, we timed it perfectly. Here's Lithuania. We got this. Court amenity. Oh no, this is happening in this guy's court. Why am I being told about this? Why the hell am I being taught about this? Or being told about that? Yeah, it's not me. Why is the game telling me that? I don't care. I remember the day when my son Freddy was born. I remember it too. I remember it very clearly. One of the best days of my life. Memories like these can bring me comfort, no matter what happens. Ooh, we have a lot of stress. I know that my family is there for me and that House Mercury stands strong. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, I whisper under my breath. Let's give him a gift. It's going to relieve more of my stress, and we're going to become friends. 225 gold? That's fine. We'll give him a gift. He deserves it, even though he's a little greedy. We're going to become friends. Nice. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting our war score to 100. Ah, grovelers, you always come at the wrong time. Always when I'm at war. Get them, allies. Go get them. Sick them. Are you serious? Another event where this is doing this to me? We're gonna die. With my guards dismissed safely out of sight, but within hearing, I'm enjoying a little solitude at a lake I've ridden past before. Slipping a foot into the cool waters, I exult in the sensation of cleanliness, already washing away the day's dust. This shall be a bath for the ages. Without thinking, my foot skids and I trip and collapse face first into the water. My head bounces off something hard, stunning me. This is deeper than I thought. I'm being pulled down to... So now, we're about to lose Freddy. Somebody mentioned in the comments, one of my commenters mentioned that they hated these events. This is new with the Tours and Tournaments DLC, and I am starting to agree with you. This is the second event with one ruler where it's trying to kill us. We have a 20% chance to survive, but we're most likely going to die. Wow. Wow. Freddy, you just dodged a bullet. You are the luckiest man in history. This is the second deathly event that he survived. Dude, that's bull. The fact that we got 2 of those events in one person's lifetime, that's ridiculous. By God, petitioners from the realm have been queuing up lately. This work feels endless. Yet another one steps forward, evidently a distressed merchant of some kind. I'll get to your problems in a few weeks, but you are not important enough for anything faster. The merchant gawps at me, blinking rapidly in shock. Was it something I said? Last one, then I want to be alone. And then we have to do something about this stress. Oh, no, no. This is going to get us back below our stress. I swear to God, those events are starting to make me mad. They're starting to really make me mad. I'm surprised we just survived that. In our recent communication with vassal Duke Ziboslav, expressed a want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. I could make sure that our coming letters contain more on a topic close to his heart. Diplomacy seems like is right up his alley. So we have a choice. Martial, stewardship, or intrigue. Stewardship is the highest of those three, so let's try to do this one. Let's hope he liked it. Yes. I'm gonna talk to a confidant. I need to relax. Ooh, look at all this. A bunch of people lose opinion of me. Come on, cut Freddy some slack. He almost got himself killed again. I can't change my mind. It's already done. I've already done it. I have no choice. What are opinions like? They're not bad. They're not bad. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. Let's get benevolent. Kind of useless. Kind of useless. I'm not a vassal of anybody, so this is pointless. I have no liege. Independent ruler opinion plus 15 might be nice. Can propose one alliance without a marriage. Huh. I do like befriend, but I guess I don't really need to do that one. Close family opinion. Everybody already loves me. Everybody loves me. I'm gonna do defensive negotiations. Let's get some independent ruler opinion plus 15. I have enough alliances, but maybe I'll need to get a new alliance somehow. You never know. I'll do that. Like, look at all of our alliances. To be fair, a few of them are internal. But two of them are really good. Lithuania and Italy. Who is not my ally anymore. We lost Italy as an ally. They were our allies when the war was declared, and they joined us, so they're still stuck in the war with us. But we're not allies anymore, so maybe it is good that I just got that. I didn't realize we'd stop being allies. His wife died, that's why. I had this alliance because of his wife. My sister. How did she die? She died of old age at 67. Can't teach my daughter yet. So there we go. Another reason why I was worried about Freddy dying, it's because I wanted him to become the Emperor. I didn't want my son to do it. My son hasn't done any work. He hasn't earned it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy at least that Freddy gets to make this decision. We get to take that. We're going to give away something. I'm just going to give this away. And now we can finally make this decision. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna milk it. Unite the West Slavs. We were one people when we first came to these lands. Over the years, we scattered, dividing ourselves into many tribes. With foreign forces lurking at our doorstep, it is time to stand together once more. Get a bunch of prestige. I get the law absolute crown authority. Is it going to enact absolute crown authority when I make this decision? I might reduce it again back to high crown authority. Absolute crown authority makes you suffer a whole bunch of opinion penalties, and I don't want to do that right now. I don't need to do absolute crown authority. So if it gives us absolute crown authority the second we make this decision, I'll change it back. Hopefully it'll let me do that, and I don't have to wait. I will gain the West Slavia title. Every West Slavic kingdom title will have their territories become de jure of your primary title. Czechs develop a random military group innovation, and Czechs will develop a random civic group innovation. So here we go. Let's unite the West Slavs. We just got the fascination hoardings. Wasn't that the one that I was researching? Yes, it was. So it immediately gave us windmills too. Oh, yes. We got hoardings and windmills, which gives us an additional building slot. Very cool. I can even build simple windmills if I want. Holy crap. You are now a mighty emperor. The old tribes stand united once more. I have brought us together just like Samo did centuries ago. His empire died with him, but I am certain West Slavia has a prosperous future ahead. This is just the beginning. Gloria. I said Gloria? Glory to West Slavia. I gain a new nickname, so we're going to lose our nickname The Righteous, and we're going to gain the nickname The Wend. Whatever that means. Having condensed the disparate West Slavic kingdoms into one, you are a legend in your own time. Yeah, we are, because we became a living legend. So, arguably, Freddy here, he's Emperor Freddy the First. He's not King Freddy the Fifth. He's now Emperor Freddy the First. So, arguably, he is the most successful ruler and the most powerful ruler we've ever had. He's probably the most idiotic ruler we've ever had, because he's almost gotten himself killed twice, but he's making up for it by being an emperor. We are now a mighty emperor. And we have a new title. We are the Emperor of West Slavia. Now, let me know in the comments. For the duration of this episode, I'll leave it alone. But I want your guys' advice. Do I name it the Empire of Bohemia? Do you want me to rename this to Bohemia? Let me know in the comments. But for the rest of this episode, I'll just keep it as West Slavia. That's fine. That's fine. Disband our armies. Congratulations, Freddy. No. He's loyal. Ooh, wow. His skills are pretty good, but his personality isn't great. Diligence okay, but I don't like these. He's a heretic, yeah. He doesn't have any prowess, so he wouldn't be useful as a knight. I'm not gonna sponsor it. But we will listen to grovelers. Bring in the grovelers, have them meet their new emperor. Our first groveling session as an emperor, and now she's an empress, so our queen is, or she's not my queen anymore. She's my empress. Okay, pay me respects. Duke Spitinev, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My liege, it is galling for a great house like Mercury Sadowell to have the threat of revocation hanging over us like mere barons or tenants. Let us ensure the stability of the empire. Let's ensure the stability of the empire. No. I'm sorry. Let us ensure the stability of the empire is not threatened by trivial disagreements. This is the guy who's... Oh, no, 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 no. This is not the guy whose title I want to revoke. Let me double check. This isn't. This is the guy whose title I wanted to revoke. I thought for a second maybe this guy was trying to prevent me from doing that. But no, it's the Duke of Silesia. He wants to edit his contract to get protected title revocation. He already loves me. I'm gonna tell him to get out. If he loses 10 opinion, it's okay. Once that's in his contract, it stays there until I can kind of finagle it out later. But I'm not even gonna bother. Just tell him to get out. Before me stands Count Zikmund of Dobrzin. His head hung low. My lord, Dobrzin has been hit hard by the recent enemy occupation. The people are starving, our fields are not recovering, and our livestock is not enough to survive anymore. We beg you to intervene and save your devoted subjects with your great magnanimity. How much money do you want? 200? Okay. I get a hook on him, too. I'm gonna be able to get some of this money back from him. Because of this. So we got 50 gold back. I'm faced with Viola, Mercury, Lot's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her mother, jealous, gently ushers her towards my throne. Emperor, she laments. The girl has been at Robert's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of her dear papa. Please look to her future. Sure. Sure, I'll look after her. She's got potential. I'm not going to be able to raise her personally. I've got my hands full with my sons. But we'll take her in. We'll take her into the court. Okay. Not a bad groveling session. She's going to turn out well, I think. Who's her ward? Or who's her guardian, excuse me. Not great. He's kind of scary. And he's going to give her really crappy traits. So we're going to remove his guardian. And we'll decide who she gets. Oh, we're a religious icon now, too. Wow. Freddy. Very impressive. Except for your attempts to make me very angry by trying to kill yourself. Other than that, you've been great. Two notable guests. I have prisoners that I need to take care of, but hold on. I can pardon my niece. What is she? She's a heretic. We're going to demand that she convert. The Pope keeps... he keeps tempting me by offering me gold. I'm not going to take it. I don't need you, Pope. She converted? Do I have anybody else in my court that's a heretic? I do. He's a guest, so that's not a big deal. Ooh, I have a knight who's not Catholic. I have another courtier who's not Catholic. Who are you? Some peasant snuck into my court? How did he get in here? Where did you come from? He's got a very diplomatic personality. Let's see what his opinion becomes once he converts. 19. He doesn't have a scary personality. If he had a really scary personality, I'd be willing to kick him out. His prowess is kind of poor, but I'll let him stick around. I'll force him to be a knight. And apparently I can hire a new men-at-arms. I have the ability to hire horsemen. They counter archers. We can get more siege weapons. I already have 2 units of heavy infantry. Some pikemen, some light footmen, and some archers. Let's get some knights. Or, yeah, let's get some heavy cavalry. Or maybe I'll just do another thing of siege weapons. Why? Because normally when I split my army, I have one army with the siege weapons siege, and then I have the other army be like the fighters, be like the guys fighting the battles. But if I have 2 regiments of siege weapons, maybe I'll be able to split my army and they'll both be able to do sieges. We can change our mind in the future if we want. For now, that's what I'm doing. For now, we're going to get some more siege weapons. That'll make sieges even faster. And we need to make this guy a knight. If he wants to be in my court, he needs to fulfill some kind of role. And we need to change him because he didn't put armor on once we made him a knight. I'll just give him some random armor. And I believe I might have a weapon or 2 laying around, so let's try to improve his prowess. Let's help him out a little bit. I have a spear that's not doing anything. This will give him plus 7 prowess. That'll make him a pretty good knight. There we go. That's an acceptable prowess. His faction has 5 members. Let's get to bribing. Too many people to sway at once, so I'll bribe a couple of them. I'm swaying him, I'll bribe you. There we go. And now that we got thoughtful, because we got thoughtful in the diplomacy, opinion gained from send give plus 100%, so bribery is even more important, or even more valuable and more useful. Freddy comes of age. So this is the son that didn't have a personality that suited a stewardship education, but we sent him to college. So let's see how he became. With his coming of age, it's time Freddy... The time Freddy will be spending at the university is at an end. Despite being more interested in rumors about the people of the realm than its taxes and censuses, Freddy has developed an aptitude for administration. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. He always finds new ways of profiting off of it too. Empress Constance's contributions towards Freddy's education cannot go unmentioned. Her guidance has helped the child reach further than I could have alone. He got Midas touched, so we were absolutely right because we sent him to school. He got the best stewardship education you can possibly get. That makes me very happy. We are in for one hell of a ruler with Freddy the Second, because he's going to be the second emperor. Very nice. I'm happy. My son turned out really well. We have to give him a job just to keep him busy. I'm going to replace somebody. Eddie, with his mustache here, is already my... He's already my seneschal. I'm gonna make Freddy my architect. Because architect aptitude depends on stewardship, and that's right up his alley. There we go. Give him a job. And now we have to give him a mustache. Or no, he might be too young to have a mustache. Yeah, we don't have an option to give him that yet. He's not old enough to have a Freddie Mercury mustache yet. He can get married, but that's okay. We're going to put that off for a while. There's no rush. No rush at all. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to revoke this title. Did I choose the right guy? Oh, I see. The Duke of Lutetia has the rights to this land, but he created a vassal. He doesn't own it himself, so I would have to revoke the title from his vassal. But it's not letting me. He's not my direct vassal. Let me see if he owns this. He doesn't. This is another vassal. So even if I fabricate this claim against his count, I won't be able to revoke this one either. So he protected himself. He protected himself from me being able to revoke his title because he landed somebody instead. So now, because this isn't my direct vassal, I'm unable to revoke this. But what I could do, I could take this away from him another way. Once I finish this duchy here, and once I land this person here. Or no. What I was thinking was, maybe I could just make this guy the Duke of Skane here. Or Skane. And then if I made him the Duke, he would no longer be his vassal because they would be of equal rank. He would be a Duke as well. So the Duke of Lutetia would lose this effectively. You know what I mean? But this is the duchy capital, so whoever I put here, I want to make the Duke. And I would rather make dynasty members dukes. So I'm probably not going to do it now. I don't have to worry about it now. It's just something to think about. But I am unable to revoke this title. So we're going to stop making our realm priest do this. We're going to put him back on religious relations and let's have him do something useful. So he was smart. And he gave it to somebody else, so I can't revoke the title. Now that we have brand new building slots in all of our holdings, let's fill them up. I can upgrade my duchy building too. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna be spending a whole bunch of money again. Oh, windmills. Windmills at max level give me plus 3.8 a month. Farms and fields give me plus 2.6 a month. Because the only reason I could just spam another thing of I can just spam another economic building. And that would give me more money, but some of my commenters have mentioned that I haven't really been focusing on my military and buffing my military. So I had thought about just putting military buildings here in this last spot here. We have windmills and water mills. This one reduces building costs, whereas this one increases holding taxes. Forgive me, I'm just thinking. Because I want to take your guys' advice, and I would really like to, because we have just been boosting all of our damn economic buildings. That's what we've been building nonstop, and we're making a whole lot of money. But in my head, I'm thinking, if we start building military buildings, sure, we'll start buffing our military, but our military just got a little bit bigger, so that helps. And with money, I could always just, if I need military help, I could always just buy a bunch of mercenaries. That's the good thing about focusing on money, because money solves pretty much all problems. Forgive me, everybody. I'm just been kind of caught off guard. I wasn't expecting to get windmills. We got this because of making the Empire title. We got a free... Ooh, I have to change our next one. I didn't choose our new one yet. We're being exposed to Armillary Sphere. Promote Culture Counselor Task Speed plus 15%. Damn. I would like to start spreading my culture a little bit more. Start converting another duchy. Huh. Getting a little distracted here, everybody. I apologize. Just, I'm thinking about a whole bunch of things. Because I legit wasn't expecting to get windmills. Okay. We've got a few minutes left in the episode. You know what? I don't have to build the buildings now. Let's actually save some money. I will save up some money. And then in the next episode, after I get some feedback from you, just let me know what you think in the comments. Should I just spam windmills and just go all out and triple down on the economic buildings and just make butt tons of money? Or do you really think it would be a better idea if I start focusing on military stuff? I'm not going to make the decision now. I'm going to let you guys give me some input. We will save money, and then we'll make those building decisions in the next one. I really value your feedback, everybody, so I wouldn't mind waiting just to hear from you guys, just to give me your input. There's no rush to build those. We're going to need a whole bunch of money to build them all anyway, so let's save up. I can station a men-at-arms regiment. Yes, I can. Sure, why not? Why not? Knight of the Fat Bottoms can be reinstated. I have access to another accolade, so I can give somebody another accolade. Let's make this guy the Knight of the Fat Bottoms. My amazing knight. He will protect he will protect fat bottoms everywhere. No. We don't want to make a new one. We want to reinstate it. There we go. Now we have 3 accolade slots. Very cool. Liege modifiers for the Knight of the Fat Bottoms. Max heavy infantry regiments +2. So we can increase our heavy infantry. What else? Heavy infantry damage +10%. Heavy infantry toughness +10%. Hostile looter trait gain experience +10%. This knight gains 10 hostile looter experience from grand tournament attendance. Okay, that's for him. But at least I got to upgrade my heavy infantry. That's pretty cool. Very nice. You have 3 out of the 5 accolades. So absolutely excellent. As their emperor, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? Direct vassal opinion +15. We're no longer suffering that disinheritor penalty. That's gone. So opinions are great. Except for some of these barons. Barons are always so hard to please, but at least the powerful vassals are all really happy with me. Do I really need to do this and lose some taxes? I don't want to do that. Or do I want to improve the opinion of the King of Sweden with his epic beard? Alright, fine. I'll do Generous Liege. I'll lose a little bit of money income for 10 years. We're making 112.9 now. Let's see what it goes down to. 110? That's nothing. That's nothing. She's a fornicator. That's her crime. Interesting. We need a new steward. He's not as good as my last steward was, but he's okay. He's decent. You can appoint a worthy successor to the Knight of the Fat Bottoms. I forgot to do that. Somebody's demanding an artifact. This is the thing that I took in that siege. He wants this back. I took this from him in that siege when I fought him. He can have it back. I'm not using it. I'm not using it. He can take it back. Count Ogier of Przemkow has accused my vassal Count Spitanev of having had an extramarital affair. Okay. Another faction? How many damn Liberty factions are gonna keep popping up? Go away! Stop bothering me. There we go. Greasing some palms always solves it. So we just went over an hour. I'm gonna seclude myself just to relieve some stress. And we just got our next dynasty legacy. So we finally got home estates. We are permanently increasing our domain limit by 1. Excellent. So now we have we have room for 2 more domains. I don't necessarily need to fill them up. I have the room if we get any more conquests and there's anything, if there's any land that we take that I really want to hang on to, I have the room for it. But the really valuable thing about getting that dynasty legacy is that it's going to help my son. So when he takes the throne, hopefully that will help his domain enough to let him be able to keep everything that we own. Like, we're going to be able to hold on to everything. That's what really matters. So, Freddy doesn't need to worry about getting to his domain limit. We're fine. It's actually nice to not have to be, like, teetering on the edge and have to worry about when Freddy dies if my son's going to be able to handle it, because I'm pretty confident that he will be able to. So there we go, everyone. I just lost. Oh, no, one of my accolades died. One of my... Oh, no. Never mind. Just one of my bodyguards died. And I have a bunch of prisoners that I forgot about. Let's take care of them. We're going to take care of these prisoners. I'm going to hire or check my courtiers and my court positions. And then I'm going to wrap it up, everybody. I don't have any bodyguards. I really want one. At least one. One of my acclaimed knights. Let's make this guy one of my bodyguards. He's got a good personality. He's a peasant. He's a peasant leader. But he's going to make one hell of a bodyguard. He doesn't have any really negative personality traits. He can do it. Let's make him my bodyguard. Let's have at least one. It has this... Court Artificer has this plus sign, which usually means that there's somebody that I can hire to put here. Unlike these, you see how they don't have a plus sign in them? So I'm being told that I can hire somebody, but then there's nobody here. Anyway. Great episode. Got a lot of things done. Don't forget, everybody. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do as far as these buildings go. Because, like, I'm legitimately interested in what you guys have to say. Because I don't want to make a rash decision and then have you guys all flip out on me for making a bad decision. I could go either way, and I'll be happy. Do we want to get more money, or do we really want to start boosting our military? Let me know in the comments, guys. We are ending this one here. We are now an emperor. Freddy, the first emperor of West Slavia. Also, let me know in the comments, do we want West Slavia or do we want to do Bohemia? I'm leaning towards renaming it to the Empire of Bohemia, but that's just me. So, be very active in the comments, guys. I need your advice on things. I want to know what we should name our realm. All those good things. So, this is going to be the end. We are ending it here. What a great episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button at the bottom of the video. Let me know how much you liked it. Show me your appreciation. Leave those comments as always. And if you would like to sub to the channel, don't forget, there's that red subscription button down there at the bottom of the video. It costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button, become an awesome lord or lady, and join us for future episodes of Bohemian Rhapsody. So, take care, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in episode 33. But until then, have a good one, guys.